What happens when a school gets hacked? The cyber attack that shut down an entire district. One morning, students and teachers arrived at school to find something seriously wrong. Grades had disappeared, student records were locked. The cafeteria payment system had stopped working. And somewhere out there, a hacker was watching it all happen. School cyber attacks are more common than most people realize, and they are getting bigger every year. In recent years, school districts across the country have been hit by hackers who locked up computers, stole private information, and in some cases shut down entire school systems for days or even weeks at a time. And the wild part, most of these attacks start with something incredibly small, a single click on the wrong link, one weak password, or a door left open in a computer system that nobody remembered to close. Stay until the end, because there is a very specific way these attacks work, and once you know how they do it, you will never look at a school computer the same way again. So how does a hacker even get into a school's systems in the first place? Schools store a lot of information: student names, addresses, grades, health records, lunch account balances, parent contact information. All of that data lives in computer systems connected to the internet. And just like a house has doors and windows, a computer system has entry points. Hackers look for the ones that are unlocked. The most common way in is something called phishing. That word sounds like phishing, and it works in a similar way. A hacker sends out an email that looks like it came from somewhere trustworthy. Maybe a school software company, maybe the district office, maybe even a teacher. The email has a link or an attachment. Someone clicks on it. And just like that, the hacker is inside. Once they are in, they move quietly. They explore the system, find the important files, and set up what they need before anyone notices. A lot of the time, the school has no idea the hacker is even there, sometimes for days, sometimes for weeks. Then comes the part that causes the real chaos. Many school attacks involve something called ransomware. Here is how it works. The hacker uses the access they have gained to lock up the school's files, basically putting a digital padlock on all the important information. Then they leave a message for the school: pay up or you never see your files again. The ransom is usually demanded in cryptocurrency, which is harder to trace than regular money. When ransomware hits a school, things go wrong fast. Teachers cannot access lesson plans. Students cannot log into their accounts. Cafeteria systems go offline. In serious cases, the whole school has to go back to paper and pencil while the IT team figures out what happened and how to fix it. Some districts have had to delay the start of the school year entirely because of attacks like this. In 2022, the Los Angeles Unified School District, one of the largest school systems in the country, was hit by a major ransomware attack just days before the school year started. Hackers broke in, stole data, and demanded payment. The district refused to pay, which meant a massive cleanup effort that took months. Student data ended up posted online anyway. That is the thing about ransomware. Paying does not always fix the problem, and not paying has its own consequences. So why do hackers target schools specifically? The honest answer is that schools are often easier targets than banks or government agencies. They have large amounts of personal data, but do not always have the same level of cybersecurity protection. Many school districts run on tight budgets, which means fewer IT staff, older software, and less time to train everyone on how to stay safe online. That is where students and teachers actually matter. Because the most expensive security system in the world cannot stop someone from clicking on a bad link. Human decisions are still the biggest factor in whether a cyberattack succeeds or fails. Here is the good news: the things that stop most school cyberattacks are not complicated. Strong, unique passwords for every account, two-factor authentication, which is the process of confirming your identity in 2 ways before logging in. Being careful about links in emails, especially ones that feel urgent or unexpected. Keeping software updated, because updates often fix the exact security holes hackers are looking to use. These are not advanced techniques, they are habits. And habits are something anyone can build. Schools that have strong cybersecurity training programs, where students and staff actually learn how to recognize suspicious activity, are significantly harder to attack. The hacker looking for an easy way in will keep moving if they keep running into locked doors. Here is what most people forget. Every major school cyberattack started with someone, somewhere, doing something small that opened a door. A clicked link, a reused password, a software update that got postponed one too many times. The students in those schools did not do anything wrong on purpose. They just did not know what to look for, and the hackers knew that. Knowing what to look for changes everything. A phishing email that fools someone who has never heard the word phishing will not fool someone who knows exactly what one looks like. That knowledge is the most powerful cybersecurity tool there is, and it costs nothing. If this video helped you understand something you did not before, subscribe and share it with a friend. And visit us at digirmix.ai to learn more about online safety. New episodes every week, and next time it might be something that saves your school a very bad morning.